During the Freedom in Frequency last week, I introduced a paradigm shifting concept, the buyer's experience. I'm going to speak about that for 5 minutes before I go on. Before we move on, as there are a number of people here from the Freedom in Frequency and I've had a lot of questions about it. The buyer experience is a life-altering, paradigm-shifting experience starting from the very moment you join. We start by clearing embodied interference, sapping your life force energy. Those of you who don't know what that is, I'll talk about it in a moment. And programming. Keeping you addicted to suffering and entangling in duality, and I'll talk about why that is in a moment. That will create an experience of life that is so expansive that where every day is a co-creation between you as a human self and infinite self, to create magic and miracles that defy logic, to create an iconic life of what I call love, prosperity, and adventure. The 3 seeds that I planted all those years ago. Where the world around you mirrors the certainty and the confidence of your inner truth, the truth that emerges more and more potently as your truest, most authentic expression of your soul. Where you master awareness, and as you know, awareness is your first language. It is my first language, not the words that I speak, the language of the words I speak. Awareness is my first language, as it will be yours. That is key to quantum leaping your reality. Every obstacle, challenge becomes a jump point in your frequency evolution for the infinite possibilities that you connect to. Nothing to do with what you do in the matter. It's not who you are, what you do. It's not what you do or how you do it. It's who you are and what you do and how you do it. To hold greater levels of energy and potentiality. It's an experience that over the course of 15 months or so, thereabouts, depending on which event you choose, puts your life onto a trajectory in a way that's 100 trillion, 1,000% your truth with a momentum that is unstoppable. It is a uniquely curated experience for each and every member. No two are the same. It includes absolutely everything for you to untether, clear, obliterate anything holding you in any form of limitation, any form of interference, any form of energetic interference, embodied interference, programming or conditioning. Big claim, but I've seen it work. The experience culminates in a live event that is the ultimate jump point to having cleared all the resistance to lay the foundation for all the compounding impact of the work. Unlike traditional events, traditional retreats, this is a celebration of a get-together in your truth energy, the energy of what else is possible. This is not an event to run stories or have clearings or breath work or clear trauma or childhood wounds or any other interference. That is not what this is about, because by the time you attend the event, all that garbage will be no longer anywhere near, nigh, nor close to your field. This is a celebration of creation. The work is done, completed. Now we amplify creation. We amplify dynamic creation, the truth, allowing the truth of who you are to emerge, to celebrate that, and what else do we create in that from that place for greater experiences of love, prosperity, and adventure. What gets created at this event rocks and changes your world. And then for 6 weeks after the event, we stay closely connected to anchor in that creation and amplify what else is possible energy that becomes your norm. That's what the buyer's experience is. It's an application process, but your offer is 100% personalized to you. There's no cookie cutter in it. And the best part about it, the buyer experience, is the fact that it is a buyer experience. What I'm offering, and what I've offered others who have applied, are offers to the value of between $45,000 and $65,000, depending on the application, depending on your requirements, and the extent of your embodied interference you're holding. There's no pre-recorded stuff, no clickbank programs, or old material, but real-time clearings and activations. Now, the buyer experience part of it is you just pay for the fully inclusive event, the 3 days and 2 nights, that's it. All the clearings, all the activations, all the duality breaking clearings, the money and wealth clearings, the monthly and personalized clearings, clearing identities, interference identities, using our scientifically proven, because now we have in January this year, it was scientifically proven that the work that we do our neurofrequency activations, activating your cosmic body to connect to, communicate with, and create from infinite realms as an infinite being, mastering moving on awareness of infinite wisdom. That's what we're designed for. And all of that is my gift to you. And it all amounts to $45,000 to $65,000. But as a buyer experience, I'm offering it to you for $7,500 for everything. And if you'd love to pay monthly, you can do that right up until the event, which is about $500 a month, between $500 and $570 a month, depending the time of the retreat. As I said, my intention is to create a paradigm shift for humanity in how we access life-changing opportunities. Everyone deserves this opportunity. There's a couple of spots in the USA in March, a couple in the UK in July, spaces in the USA in September. So Tiny will post the link here, and anyone who already knows about the buyer experience and I've answered your question, you go ahead and apply. There's still some places left.